between, just like in a random spot in the bowling alley. So they kind of like park in the back, or like around the back, just like kind of in the middle. So then a couple minutes later, like they're chit-chatting, they're talking, they're eating their food. This car that they noticed that it was the same car that they kind of previously glanced at that was at the drive-through with them. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, wait, this is so coincidental. Is he on the bowling team? Like, do you know who that is?" No, the person ended up pulling, not anywhere far away from them, no, pulled directly behind them. And John, he was with his cousin, obviously, and he was just like, he's the one driving. He's like, "Who is this? Like, what is this guy's attention? Like, what's going on? Like, out of every parking spot, why behind us?" And then he just takes everything in him and he's really scared, and he looks up into his rearview mirror, and it's this guy holding his wheel like this, no emotion. But he does notice something that is really just popping out to him, is this guy had black eyes. And I'm not talking about nothing supernatural. Like, I don't know if I personally believe some things like that. Like, there's definitely true stories like that. But in this case, the guy just had, like, black eyes. But, like, they were really sunken in. They could have been black, but they were really sunken in. Like, you could not see his face. So he's holding the wheel like this, no emotion, staring at them. He's like, "What is the intention?" So they get really freaked out, and they're like, "I don't know what to do," but they're like, "Screw it, we're gonna leave this bowling alley because we don't want to see what happens next." And so they ended up leaving, and they still had some time, so they tried to lose this guy. And then, like, while they're pulling out, the guy that is right behind them starts pulling out with them. So they're trying to go on this, like, little goose chase, and they're leaving the parking lot, and they go up and down these streets, and then they find this development, one of the nicer developments in the area, and they're like, "Okay, there's no way he's gonna follow us in here." So they speed into this development, going in and out of these streets, trying to lose him. And then they notice that there's this big for sale sign, and the guy stops right in front of the house, and then he ends up pulling into that driveway. The garage door raises, and the guy with still no emotion looks at them like this, turns back, slowly pulls into the house. The garage door shuts. Mind you, there's nobody living in the house. The house says for sale. There's no lights on. And it was just really creepy and eerie. As well as then they're like, "Nope, we are getting out of here." And what could their intention possibly have been? I don't know. Personally, that would have freaked me out. I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have been really scared about my surroundings for a while. Maybe I've just moved away. But comment down below what you guys think that his intentions were, and what do you think really happened. But see you next Monday, and stay spooky. Peace.